What's going on, guys? Your boy RandomGuyKev here, and this is the Airsoft Report, your bi-weekly discussion on things happening in the airsoft community relating to event sales, product news, drama, YouTube, and all that random goodness that is airsoft. The Airsoft Report is sponsored by High Power Airsoft, the best BBs that's truly enhanced bio. And don't forget to check out airsoftgi.com and use the code RGK for 10% off your order. If you like the information being provided, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Information in this video will be available on Spotify, YouTube Music, and Apple Podcasts. If you're listening to the audio version of this and want to watch it, you can search Random Guy Kev on YouTube. Timestamps are provided below, so if you wish to skip ahead, please do so. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. What's the deal? Airsoft GI still has a 900K sub mystery box available, and they also have the Isaiah's Private Collection, which only has about 20 mystery boxes in it. So definitely head over to airsoftgi.com for more information. Evite has the Airsoft Con coming back. It hasn't been back in, they haven't done it in 5 years. So if you plan to attend Airsoft Con October 19th, don't forget to register on their website. Fox Airsoft is giving away a G&G SSG-1. Giveaway ends December 31st at the end of the year. Airsoft Station, they're giving away the KWC Cybergun license, limited edition custom gas blowback pistol. The giveaway ends on November 22nd. Head over to Airsoft Station for more information. What's happening in the industry? G&G has a couple products that are coming out in Q4, the STP-45 and the STP-45 Pro, the TR16 GMS2 MK1, which is a polymer version of their Game Master series, which is currently available, the TGM R5 ETU, that will be coming out in all of these right now are coming out in Q4. The TR16 Game Master series is already out. It comes in a 7-inch, 9-inch, 10-inch, 10.5, 13, and 15 each variant. I may be wrong on that last one, but that is available. CM16 Batos are available as well. Definitely check out G&G authorized retailer for these products. Lancer Tactical sending out their Gen 4s now, so if you're an authorized Lancer Tactical dealer, they should have them coming in. Specna Arms announced their Prime series, so this is also shipping out to authorized dealers of Specna Arms, so definitely check them out for those products. Upcoming events and competition. The events and competitions are subject to change, so definitely check with your event producer for more information. October 11th and 13th through 13th, Milsom West Battle of Bishkek in California. October 12th and 13th, Mir Tactical Op Honey Badger in Wisconsin. October 12th and 13th, American Milsim 1861 number 3 in Colorado. Some competitions coming up. CSL Championship at CIA Florida, October 25th through the 27th. KWA Tactical League at Hollywood Sports Park in California, October 26th, Dead Zone. Our topic, this is something very curious about with how everything is happening in airsoft. Standalone airsoft businesses. When I say standalone, I mean if you're just a shop or you're just a field. And the question that, I had asked in my Instagram, and a lot of people were giving some solid feedback. Some people weren't like, I think people don't pay attention when a place is a standalone, meaning, again, if it's just a pro shop or if it's just a field. And sometimes when they're just fields, sometimes they don't just do airsoft, they do paintball and whatever else they got going on. And even if it's a standalone shop, it is also not just doing airsoft. It's doing airsoft, paintball, air guns, sometimes it's the Army Navy spot, and it does a variety of things. So do you feel that airsoft field should always be tied to a pro shop and vice versa instead of just being a standalone? And I find it interesting because we do have some standalone shops here in New Jersey, but they don't just do airsoft. They do airsoft, paintball, maybe they might be an Army Navy store. They do a number of things besides just airsoft, I don't think you can really survive. Talking to a number of businesses and people in the industry, just being an airsoft shop, can you really survive if you're not tied to a field? And then the next thing is like, how do you direct people to, hey, what field, where do you direct people? Like what shop, what field do you direct them to go play? And do you set up are you one of those spots like in the mall? Some places in the mall, they have airsoft shooting range, and they sell airsoft products, but they have a shooting range, so you pay an X amount and you can just shoot there. I've seen a number of those pop up. Some don't even sell airsoft products. It's just like a shooting range with an airsoft gun. So standalone airsoft shops, a lot of them are very successful because they do a multiple number of things and they direct people to other fields, which is cool. We do need that uniformity in airsoft, but again, you don't support every business in airsoft personally, because sometimes people don't have good intentions. Some people are just dickheads at the end of the day. But it's always cool to be able to go to a field and they have a pro shop, and it's just like, all right, I can buy everything in there. And when I mean pro shop, I mean like pro shop, like number of different guns, BBs, grenades, smoke, apparel. I mean, there's some smaller pro shops which have like, okay, this is what we have and that is it. This is all you're getting from us, which is cool. But noticing the trends in airsoft where people are getting away from like the standalones and going to like, okay, we need to do a field and a shop together. So we bring that new business in and we keep that business. So they buy from us and they play with us. And that's kind of it, which is, I think is a great business model. Just talking around and seeing what people are doing in the industry. We have seen a lot of fields shut down, and a lot of fields that have shut down some of them don't have pro shops. And if the ones that do, they have a limited quantity of products, which sucks because it doesn't diversify you and people are going to shop online. They're going to shop somewhere else instead of shopping with you. Here's one. I get way better prices at standalone shops because they don't serve a captive audience. Yes, I mean, they kind of go with what's available, what's hot. Like, let's get the licensed products. Let's get the stuff that actually sells and moves on top of whatever else I got. Not just, again, I've seen standalone shops. Most of the standalone shops I've seen aren't just airsoft. It's airsoft, paintball, like Army, Navy, equipment stuff, sporting goods, things of that nature. It's never just airsoft. So yes, I mean, if they want to move products, you get the hot products that would actually sell. Like, okay, I'm walking in the store. If I own a firearm, if I'm a first time, like I see airsoft training stuff, I'm like, oh, I own a Glock. There's a Glock replica. Let me get the Glock replica. That's like, you associate one with the other, and Glocks everybody knows what a Glock is. Everybody's in some way or form have seen a Glock. So they already have that mentality like, okay, let me get that Glock, versus something that's just a random pistol that just like looks fancy. And it's like, what is that? What brand is that? Like, how can I train with that? So yes, you could get way better prices because of the offering, and they're just trying to, they're just trying to let it go because, it sells. It sells, so they're not going to mark up as much as everybody else. They see what's everybody else is selling it for, and they sell it lower because why not? Well, I say they need to have 100% effort in both and not pull a striker in their end. Okay, so what he means by that? So in New Jersey, there was a field striker, which had been around 12, 13 years, and they did have a pro shop and they had a field. But over the years, the pro shop just started to dwindle and dwindle and dwindle down as far as what products they carried, what they had in stock. I mean, and then it came to a point where they just showcased like 3 guns on a wall of a massive pro shop. And it's like, why am I? So you're just an airsoft field. Got it. You just turned into an airsoft field and I have to go buy my product somewhere else. People love the convenience of being able to buy and then play, or play and then buy, or buy and then let me just test shoot, hang out, or a community. Essentially, pro shops tied to fields create a dynamic community for that region, that area, and I love it. I love it. I love seeing those different people come and hang out, talk with the staff, familiarize themselves with the staff and the community in the area. I'm just coming to hang out, maybe sell some, maybe if they had a buy trade sale event, then you have that community there. Then it's like, oh, you guys have this new product. How is it? Is it possible? Can I shoot it in the field? Can I do this? Can I do that? And that's why a lot of people, like, I love going to the field. Sometimes I just go to the field. I've been to the field just to hang out. I brought guns and I'm like, yo, I just want people to run these. Please just run them. I need like first impressions. Let's just run it. Maybe I grab some content on other stuff as well. See what new products are in stock. And that's kind of it. Sometimes people love that field and pro shop aspect because you get to see what's new, what's coming out, and then you get that sense of community. And then if you have educated staff that know about the products, then it's also helpful. But like, I don't mind. I've been to places where it's just a field, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with just a field, but it's like, just a field. Normally they carry the basics: BBs, green gas, CO2, some rental guns, maybe some batteries, eye protection, gloves, lower meshes. And that's really it. They carry the basics to get people started, or say if you forgot something, a dead rag, they might have those as well. And those are cool. There's nothing wrong with them. A lot of those are sometimes tied to paintball fields where the money is made in paintball. All the money is made in paintball. Airsoft is just, hey, this is another space that we can dive into, see what happens, and then can expand. Some places do expand and create a pro shop. Other times they don't. And it's like, oh, okay. I know what I'm getting into when I go to this place because all they have is the bare minimum. I have to visit this shop to go get what I need, which is, it's okay. I personally have no issues with it. Other people do. They prefer to have a pro shop and a store. Pro shop and a field. But again, it comes back down like, okay, as a standalone business, who do you recommend, like, for me to go shop at? Who do you like say, hey, as a paintball airsoft field, hey, go see this company down the road. They carry all the products that you need. Do you share that business with them? Let them know, like, hey, here's a 5% discount code or something like that. Do you set something up? I mean, right now the market is very low, and it's like we need to get more people in. So what's the plan? Do you partner up with a local field, like, hey, 5% off discount code or some 5% discount when you purchase with us, or you go play here. When you purchase with us, you get 5% to go play there, or like vice versa, where, hey, if you played with us, you get 5% to go purchase stuff over there. What's the thing that makes sense to you guys? Let me know in the comments below, because it's something I'm very curious about, because there are standalone fields and shops. And how do you help grow? Besides, do you just say, fuck it, there's no fields around here, or there's no shops around here, and just be like, all right, go, you could buy it here and just plink in your backyard, or, this is the only field here, you can play here, buy everything online. Do you which way do people direct things? All fields should at least sell good iPro, BBs, batteries, and mags. Yes. And like I just said, I think that most fields sell the basics. They're not a full pro shop. They have the minimum just to get you out in the field. Hey, you forgot your goggles? We have goggles. You forgot your gloves? We have gloves. Oh, battery? We have batteries. BBs? Cool. We have that too. Green gas, like, they have the best. They have the minimum. Both are important. If I had a pro shop near me, that would be the hangout spot. And that's how I feel about it. Like, if there was a pro shop tied to, a field, that essentially becomes like your regular spot, especially if it's a good field and a good pro shop that has a lot of products. I mean, there are some pro shops that do have like lounge areas where it's like, hey, come through, hang out with us, come tech with us, whatever, and we can help you out. And some people do it. Like, it's just like, you know, with the hobby, you find somewhere to hang out and you enjoy it. And that's the thing. Hopefully, more pro shops and fields encourage that. Come hang out with us. I mean, you get those repeat customers. It turns, you know, you start that family. It's totally up to the owner and what his business plan is. Agreed. I agree 100%. Sometimes the business owner doesn't care to have both. They just care, you know, let me just do the pro shop. Let me do the pro shop, or let me just do the field, and whatever makes sense, makes sense. A lot of time, again, in New Jersey, I've noticed a lot of fields where the field is airsoft and paintball, not just like if it's outdoors. If it's outdoors, airsoft and paintball. Indoor, well, now we have one field. Yep, in New Jersey now we have one field, but the indoor field is it's the field and the pro shop. And there are some just pro shops, but the ones that I know of, they do a mix of airsoft, paintball, sporting goods type stuff, air guns, Army, Navy type surplus, and that's some of them are also like there's one by the beach area that does like random hobbies and toys and things like that. Different stuff, not just airsoft. Another one, business-wise, yes. Very difficult to have just a field. Again, when it comes to a field, most of them are very successful because they have paintball included, and it's not just airsoft. If it's just airsoft, it's hard because you got to be pulling in your income from the number of players you make, the rentals, maybe BBs you sell, iPro you sell. If you don't have a full pro shop or a growing pro shop, then it's harder to make that income that you need. Because, I mean, people don't play every day. People don't play every day. I've seen fields that are just open every other week. Outdoor fields that are open every other week. They cater more to whatever other play style they have once a month, or once a week, like a Sunday or a Saturday, and that's it. And it's like, and you guys, and then I've heard from some people like, hey, I just don't know how they survive. I mean, they probably have other things going on for them outside of just airsoft on that one day. That's why they probably do airsoft one day and maybe some other private thing happening throughout the rest of the week. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Like standalone airsoft businesses where it's just a pro shop or just a field by itself. There are other airsoft businesses pro shops that only do online. They're only an online retailer, which I don't think is a bad problem. It's just marketing yourself more to compete with the other online retailers. And some of the online retailers do have just a shop. Like, example, the biggest one we could talk about, Amped Airsoft, Airsoft Atlanta, Evic. They have their own standalone shop, but they carry everything. They got a shooting range in there. People go there to hang out. But that's California. California has fields like everywhere versus some other regions where it's like, it's scarce, very scarce. So Evic does have their pro shop, and then they do have, their outposts. Some of their outposts have pro shops with the field attached to it. So it's just where does it make, what are you guys thinking as far as like pro shops being by themselves, fields being by themselves, or them being together? Should they be together, or are they okay being separate? Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. Airsoft Uploads. Okay, so I have two videos for you guys. This one is from Zombie Exposed. man, like I guess that's what it translated to in YouTube. Looked like he was using burst, and I mean, some places allow it, other places don't. But I mean, the gameplay looked interesting. I believe he was in Japan. Seemed like he was in Japan. And you guys know I love Japan. I mean, I'm starting to love watching airsoft outside of the U.S. because it's just interesting. They're interesting places, and I wish we had more of that in the U.S. But we really don't. Kind of sucks. Unless you go to a milsim or something, then you don't get those interesting one of a kind places. And that's it kind of sucks. But hey, to each their own. As long as we're having fun, that's it. Next one, Zin Echo. He's using a TM MWS. People keep telling me, Kev, get an MWS, a TM MWS. Go and do it. And I'm like, it seems like so much effort, but it looks so clean. Every time I see gameplay, it looks so much fun. But in this video, he was having some issues with his gun, which is like reminded me like, hey, everything's not perfect, but it's just how you take care of it, and it'll get better. But try everything. And I'm not against trying the TM MWS system. It's just I have a lot of guns right now that I need to finish playing with and putting through the motions before I jump into something else. But that's it for this episode. Let me know what you guys want to discuss on the next one. Comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one.